everyone. We're so excited to bring you this episode that we all have been waiting for a really long time because we finally shove off the dock from Indiantown. So we've got a lot to bring you in this episode. We do a bit of provisioning to get ourselves ready to be pretty self-sufficient for a month or two in the Bahamas. And we also go over our design process for our new head sail with precision sails. We shove off the dock and take the trip down the river to Stewart, and if you stay tuned to the very end, we're going to go over our expenditures for November, so we'll tell you what we made in that month and where our money went out, so stay tuned for that and for the rest of the episode.
So the day has finally come. It is provisioning day.
Day 1 of 2.
Oh, there you go. 1 of 2.
1 of 2.
1 of 2 for provisioning day. So as you can see, it is mass chaos here. There's stuff everywhere.
Everywhere, all out in our cockpit,
yep.
The other way you can see that.
Yeah, everything looks like it should be thrown away, but some of it actually is good stuff. So yeah, we're just right now trying to organize different things and get an idea of what we're gonna put in these different places. Chaos.
Do you show all your fancy provisioning?
Nope. Nope. So yeah, we need to find homes for all of this stuff. Here is one of the lockers. Just give you an idea of what we've put in here. But yeah, so there's one of the lockers. All the canned goods and stuff forward. We're trying to get weight forward is the problem that we've been running into. The bow is down or up.
So
and
we put all of our wine under my feet here.
Yep.
Got about 8 bottles stuffed under there.
How'd that go?
So don't mock me, but all of this here is only about 1/3 of my clothes. The clothes that I use most often and want the easiest access to. And you can tell that it's already stuffed so high and tight that I can't really get anything out. So one of my other jobs today is I just got these new packing cubes in, so I'm going to try and organize everything because I have found out that when I try to grab one thing from in there, it all tumbles out and I can't really sift through it to find out what I want. And it will help me organize too into like lounge clothes, sportswear, casual, swim, etc. So I think it'll make life a lot easier for me. If you remember from our last episode, we just partnered up with Precision Sails to get a brand new custom head sail for Elements of Life, which is going to be great because we have never sailed with new sails before, and from what we found out so far working with them and all of the comments we've been hearing about them, they do a fantastic job. They absolutely stand behind their work, and as we continue to go through the process to get our new sail, since we had never done this before, and I don't think a lot of our viewers have either, and they started asking questions because we tried to do it ourselves with Far East and where you had to figure out by yourself everything you needed. Now that we're working with a sail loft that is there to walk you through every step of it and make sure you're getting exactly what you want, we thought it would be beneficial to share that process with you so anyone else who is in our shoes that had never ordered their own sail before can also see what it entails going through a sail loft, especially like Precision. So in this episode, we have our initial consultation with sails where we discuss what we want out of the sail, and then we go through their measurement form, which is about 2 pages, very detailed because they want to make sure that they give you the exact fit for your boat and what's going to work out best for you. And then through another add-on package, we go through a consultation with the lead designer, so we can actually see what the sail is going to look like on our boat and have a discussion before they ever start production on how it's going to fit on our boat, how it's going to sail, different adjustments. So it is a pretty detailed process, and we wanted to take you along for the ride.
Hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good.
Very good.
The boat's in the water, right? You guys are ready to go?
Ready to go, just waiting on some packages to come next week, and then we're heading out towards an inlet and trying to cross the Bahamas.
So I actually had been to your site a while ago, a long time ago, looking at stuff. It did break down more information on the different types and kind of scaled it and said, this is good for these people, this is good for someone else, and so on and so forth.
We try to set ourselves apart a little bit in that we try to educate people, we try to consult a little bit more. I think we've all evolved to this point where we're almost used to be able to have access to information when we want it. So we want to be informed consumers. That's why we came up with the Precision 300, 400, and 500 series. And those represent entry-level, mid-level, and higher-end Dacrons, woven materials.
As you said, you know, we're a younger group, but everybody now is doing their own research and figuring things out and using YouTube, using these different things.
That's why I kind of like your channel. What you guys are doing is you're showing people how this stuff goes together, how much work is involved in it, you know, the research that you put into what product you do, you know, all that kind of stuff. So what we're thinking for you guys, because of the areas that you're going into, and the amount of sailing that you're planning on doing, I want to put you in the 500 series,
Awesome.
and I want to use the Challenge Marblehead sailcloth.
Ooh.
One of the tightest woven Dacrons on the market. And the big benefit of that is the tighter the weave, the longer it's going to hold its sail shape into the future. The other stuff that we're going to put on your sail as well are some of the reinforcement packages that we offer. One of the things that we're going to do for you guys is the offshore package, we call it.
Cool.
Which is going to basically beef up the sail in all the areas that sails tend to fail, especially in heavier wind conditions, right? And then the other thing we're adding on for you guys is what we call our elite package. The main aspects of it are design consultation with our lead designer, Daryl.
Awesome.
Where he will basically bring the sail to about 70-80% complete in design. You'll either do a Skype and a screen share. You can walk through all the dimensions. You can make sure that it's hitting all the numbers that it needs to. But then you can also have a conversation with him, and he'll explain why he's chose to do certain things. We spend a tremendous amount of time in the design and the measurement phase of the project. We'll 100% guarantee that this sail that we build for you will fit. And if it doesn't fit, we're going to go back to the drawing board and do it again.
Wow.
So,
that's awesome. With the option list that you guys have, that is one of the greatest things. Everyone else that we sent out, you know, I had no idea if I was getting or asking for all the right things or asking for all these different options. Just having that list of the different things that we could have added and could have changed, it's just a huge asset.
But to give people the options is what we really want to do. You're ordering a custom sail. It should be made exactly for, you know, you as a sailor, the area you're sailing in, and the conditions you like to sail in.
Yeah, I haven't got my sea legs yet.
Looks pretty rough out there. Right, now we're going to get the current head sail down so we can take measurements from it, and then also use the halyard to run our tape measure up for new measurements. So let's go ahead and get the sucker unrolled and down. What do you think? You ready for a new sail?
I think so.
I think it's time to replace this old heap with its nice rust stains on it.
The rust stains add character. Don't worry, we'll put those on the new one too.
Is it a feature we can request?
Yeah, I think so.
Please add rust stains to your new sail. We love them so much. So right now you are attaching our 100-foot tape measure.
Which, when we left, I remember 5 or 6 years ago thinking that this was kind of a stupid thing to bring along with us. But
and we've gotten so much use of it.
oh my gosh, I can't believe how often we've actually had to use this thing. Okay, so now get luff length. So from the bottom of the swivel for the furler to this little guy right here, the top swivel, and right to the center of that little hole.
Because it's hard to film and do this at the same time.
I'm sure it is. That's it. Film crew.
Yeah, we need higher film crew.
So 44 feet, 8 inches and a half. So the rig specs they have. Existing head sail, we're going to measure that when we get it ashore. Our furling system, so we have luff tape. Check the box there. 44 feet, 8.5 inches.
Okay. Let's go grab that measurement. Are you gonna help? Yeah, there's no food in that bowl. We're getting rid of that one. You know everyone's gonna hear you saying doodly-doo-doo. I know, it helps you concentrate.
It's my version of whistle while you work.
So
from 43.10.
I see you left the box of drill bits. Are you gonna drill a hole in our boat?
Probably, yeah. What it's doing is we're checking the luff tape, what size that is. For number 6, which is Harkin, typically is going to be a number 6 for this size, and especially this age. 3/16 drill bit. See if it fits in there right. And right now, we can see it is actually going in the way it's supposed to. So that fits right in there. That indicates that that is a number 6.
Usually what I do in a design consult, I'm going to go over a few things and questions that I have. What I've put together, I've got this sail that you're looking at now is what I've come up with. There is some big changes in it.
Cool.
It's always nice to look at what you've seen versus what I have so you understand the changes and you can kind of visualize it. The other thing I want to talk about is what your guys' thoughts are on getting a 110. I've come up with the design because I'm trying to clear spreaders and stuff. So
Yep.
I just wanted to know, you know, am I doing what you're thinking of? Let's make sure we're on the same page.
No, that actually is exactly what I'm looking for.
If you're looking at the screen, this is, you can see the blue in the background.
Oh, wow. Okay, yep.
So that's the difference.
Well, I can tell you already, during our shakedown, we already had a few issues of tacking and trying to get it around. So anything we can do to make that a little easier is going to be great.
I've increased the hollow on the leech and adjusted the LP so that we can try and clear all the gear. That sounded pretty good. I've added the offshore package and a few benefits on the corner patching. So I've got 2 layers of cloth on the corners. I've also got belts that run up from the corners. So there's 3 layers to that.
Uh-huh.
And I've doubled that, so our offshore package doubles that layer. So now there's the 6 layers on the clue.
Wow. Yeah, I think it looks awesome. From what I can see, you guys are, of course, doing a wonderful job for us.
And it looks like you've already caught some of the issues that we may not have realized until we're out sailing it.
I'm glad. That's what we do.
Yes, it is. It is what you do very well.
I'm really looking forward to getting you guys an awesome sail, and I've had fun today.
Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate it, and we'll talk to you soon then. It's hot again.
It is hot again. The wind died.
Yeah.
That's in its jeans. It doesn't matter that it was like 52 degrees when we woke up this morning.
Uh-huh. Now I'm sweating.
See you later.
Hey guys.
Bye.
I miss ya.
Bon voyage.
Bon voyage. Have fun.
Thank you. All right. Make sure to always keep the parties going here.
Have a good trip.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
See you soon.
first day out.
Am I wrong, or were you just complaining about being hot?
Yeah. What was it? Less than an hour ago now, maybe? Maybe an hour. But I'm in the shade. There's a breeze now. It is
There is a pretty nice breeze out here.
kind of chilly.
Yeah.
I may have chocolate in my mouth or in my teeth, but
Subway cookies.
Subway cookies. It's our 13-year
I'm not gonna tell you.
13-year wedding anniversary today. So Jessica's present is we get to leave the marina.
Yes.
So that's my gift to her.
Thank
is
you, my love.
Being able to leave the marina. Start our adventure again.
Are you excited, Georgie girl? You don't really care.
If I ever get around to living, I'm gonna put my things away.
So we just got our anchor down after a surprisingly quick about 4-hour motor from Indiantown Marina to the entrance of Stewart at the St. Lucie River. We even had to wait a good like 40 minutes for the lock to open for us, so we could have been here in probably 3. So we're not used to, even with all of our days of boat work, how much the sun and wind takes out of you. So anchor's down, and the first thing we can think of is taking a nap. So I think we might lay down for just a little bit and then come out for sundowners to wind down our evening, because the nap will obviously take a lot out of us too. I literally just had to wake Matt up from his nap to come have drinks with me. And wow, that sun is freaking bright. I think we need to take care of that with something in a second. Problem solved. Not quite. I think I'm gonna have to go back to sunglasses. Killing 2 birds with 1 stone tonight with this bottle of wine. Normally we drink the box stuff, save the bottles for special occasions, and I get to knock 2 occasions off today with this because we started cruising and it is our anniversary, so nice bottle of red, perfect occasions to enjoy it. I'm gonna open this thing up.
What anniversary?
13-year wedding anniversary. And I get to use one of my favorite items, not just because it is a bottle opener, it means I get to drink alcohol, but this cute little fish cork that my aunt got us for Christmas last year. I pretty much will not open a bottle without it. Now it's time for Matt. Cheers, my love.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. And back to being cruisers again.
Cruisers, anniversary.
Alright, I will drink to that.
Georgie,